Hello everybody, I'm Derek with B&H and I'm here with Fujifilm's recent upgrade to the X-T100, the X-T200, and I have both cameras here and we're going to take a look at the recent upgrades. Now, for those of you that know and love the X-T100, photo-wise, you're not going to see much of a difference. You're still getting a 24 megapixel APS-C CMOS sensor. You're still getting the film simulations that we know and love. You have your Astia, your Provia, your Velvia, Classic Chrome. You are not going to see the new classic neg film simulation. Still, you have your classics there in addition to your toy camera effects. Probably one of the biggest design changes in the body itself, it happens on the LCD screen. So on the X-T100, you do have an LCD screen that pivots and folds out. It is on a 2-hinge system. You cannot hide the LCD screen. So while it does flip out, you can't hide it. For me, that's a really big thing since I'm traveling on the go a lot. I like to be able to hide the screen. On the X-T200, they've switched to a single pillar hinge, which is great. I love this. Now, for the people who are vlogging, taking selfies, you can turn it around. You can get full functionality for raising the camera if you're looking from a lower angle. Really, there's nothing you can't do, in addition to be able to close it and protect the screen altogether. We do see a larger LCD screen on the X-T200. So we went from a 3-inch screen to a 3.5 inch. It takes up a little bit more real estate, which lends to the video capabilities we'll talk about a little later. In changing that real estate, we do see a change in the design of the buttons on the back itself. Now, one of these biggest changes is instead of the directional button system here, we move to a upgraded joystick system. So takes up less space. I think it's a little bit better functionally. As far as the function buttons themselves, we do see minor changes in the layout. We still have up on the top here a quick key. So while you do lose your quick settings on the back here, we do have 2 function buttons on the back to replace that. Minor changes other than the joystick and widening the screen. Hey guys, I also wanted to mention that Fujifilm has introduced a new XC 35mm f2 lens. At 130 grams, it's a super lightweight lens that pairs great with the compact body of the X-T200. The same great optics that Fujifilm lenses are known for, this affordable offering has a minimum focusing distance of just under 14 inches, with an across-the-board maximum aperture of f2, making it not only a great low light option, but also a practical everyday lens. Long enough for portraits, wide enough for day-to-day shooting, fast and lightweight for pretty much any scenario. The new XC 35mm f2 is a great addition to any photographer's kit, okay? Now back to the video. Now with the X-T100, you did have the capability of 4K video, but at 15 frames per second, wasn't really usable. So that would be more for continuous shooting modes. Now with the X-T200, we're looking at really 4K video that we can use. So you're looking at ultra high def 4K, 30 frames per second, 24 frames per second, up to 15 minutes of recording time, which is great. If you wanted to record longer, you can record in HD at twice the length at 30 minutes, same frame rates as 4K. If you do want to use the slow motion capabilities, you're looking at 60 frames per second. Now I did want to mention with the X-T200, Fujifilm has given you the more standard 1/8 or 3.5mm audio jack. So if you wanted to upgrade the audio capabilities by using a more high quality mic, you're now able to do that without an adapter as needed on the X-T100. I do want to mention in regards to the touchscreen, while the X-T100 did have the functioning touchscreen, it was very limited in its capabilities. With the X-T200, Fujifilm has upgraded the ability to really control your settings from the touchscreen. So everything from menu settings to controls. Now for the people who aren't really photo savvy, they've made it very easy. There's certain settings on the touchscreen such as blur less and blur more. So if you want to change your depth of field, you no longer have to go in and change your actual aperture. You can do it right on the touchscreen. Now, the X-T200 has an improved face and eye detection autofocusing system that makes it easier to lock focus on your subjects. In addition to the improved autofocusing system, Fujifilm has introduced main subject recognition. And what that is if you're shooting with a group of people, you can manually select which person is going to be the main subject of your shot, and the tracking system will lock onto that person. And this is something that with the touchscreen makes it very easy with the touch of a finger to switch from one person to another. So you can decide who is going to be the main focus of the autofocusing system. Fujifilm has now introduced also a HDR video mode, which helps shooting video in high contrast situations. So you're gonna pull back a little more information into your highlights and shadows, which helps as far as not having to worry so much about the lighting you're shooting in and still getting higher quality video. In addition to the new HDR video mode, we do see a new electronic stabilization mode, which is going to help you get off the tripod. So if you are shooting handheld, it's going to give you a lot more stable video content. So if you're a one-man show, you can now set your camera up, hit record, come record your segment, go back, turn the recording off, edit the clip right there in camera, and get it uploaded to social media. Now, if you're shooting slow motion video and you've taken a 20-second clip and you want to pull just 2 seconds out of that, it's so easy to go right into the camera, edit out what you don't need. You can get it uploaded to social media without even having to touch your computer. If you are looking to improve from smartphone content creation to higher quality content creation, this is a great camera to look at. Now, you're still getting great quality still images with the addition of 4K video. You still have everything that you know and love from Fuji. Ton of features packed into a very simple, easy to use, easy to learn body with just as intuitive interface. This is a great camera to look at for those of you looking to up your game. What do you like about the new FUJIFILM X-T200? Be sure to let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, click subscribe. I'm Derek with B&H. Thanks for watching.